Okay, here we go. We are about to walk onto. Yeah. So tell me about your island, Matt.
So, I mean, I call it Exandria because that's the name of my D&D world that I made. But primarily, it's partially designed to make my villagers feel somewhat comfortable, but not like too comfortable. I want it to be a little cramped and just, still have to wake up and feel like they got to work. And then half the island is a lot of event space for like bringing friends over and hosting games and silly interactive experiences. And I have one big project that I recently worked on that I'm pretty happy with that we'll get to. But over here
First
we have
I wanted to check out this flag over here because this is obviously repping Critical Role. Nice work on the flag.
Yeah, thank you very much. I wish I could take credit for doing that by hand. Thanks to AC Patterns, it's really easy to turn images into patterns, so it's cool.
I love this.
It's kind of fun because a lot of time the villagers will come over here, just one will sit there and play the game, and I'm like, it doesn't really. It's fine. they'll figure it out eventually. Let's see here. So we got a little lake there, standard stuff. We got some fun villagers.
You say standard stuff, but you did some really great stuff with all the fences around all the villagers' houses and stuff like that. Like you gave everybody you made everybody feel pretty cozy at home here. You have this Moai statue just hanging out on the beach.
Yeah. A friend of mine gave that to me because she was like, "This doesn't fit on my island." I'm like, "Oh, I will take it gladly." But yeah, so this has been my recent project over here, which is my island midsection. I built this little kind of mid-island castle.
You built a castle?
Kinda, yeah.
Dude, this rules. Oh my god, I love this.
When I figured out that you could customize the silos and they had just a standard kind of white brick color, I was like, oh, well then this is the thing. So like I had all my friends sending me gray simple panels like every night and just spending all my money to buy those. And
so you got white brick on the silo towers to make them look like sort of big towers in a castle, and then you did custom white brick texture on these white panels and just got tons of them, and then connected with these bridges and a moat. Man, I love this.
Thank you.
Yeah, this got really good. This makes I want like a whole RPG in this style now, because you have this. There's like this like little is there a fish in a bowl here?
Yeah, it's like a little sea globe that looks really pretty. Kind of put over there.
Yeah, this is amazing, man.
Thank you. And the back of it leads to this little kind of private kind of flower island surrounded by waterfalls that I want to make a little kind of fantasy oasis place.
I'm incredibly impressed. This is nice work back here. Was this a pain to? Well, yeah, I won't answer that. I won't ask that because I've used the terraforming tool. I know it was a pain.
Oh yeah. No, there's like you thought digging in this game was hard enough to get right. Terraforming is a whole nother experience in patience and anger. Not since like Dark Souls 3 have I yelled so much at a screen.
This is the Dark Souls of terraforming for sure.
Oh, very much so. This is my horticulture progress. I'm currently trying to get to the blue rose, and I'm like fighting it. It's been a thorn on my side.
Now, what did you build up here? Did you build a fight club?
Yep, it's a sumo ring. All those are.
Oh, how dare you!
Yep, pit seeds. So we have the red side and the blue side, and I have wrestle uniforms for each side, and everyone else can sit down in the little chairs to watch.
That's amazing.
And then I wish I could take credit for the idea. I saw somebody on YouTube make this little sumo ring, and then you just fill the edges with pit seeds, and then both of them try and push the other into the corners without falling in themselves, and it makes like a fun multiplayer experience.
Well, having just tested it, yes, your pit seeds work. I can mail you one and repay you for damages.
Oh shit. So yeah, this a lot of this side right here is just flowers and trying to make them work for me.
I love this. You went all in on the gold flowers over here.
Thank you.
Oh, and this is all the build up to the museum. Nice work.
Yeah, a little museum space.
I see something in the corner over here. Can we go check it out by your beach?
Yeah.
Is this like a toxic radiation space alien crash zone?
Yeah, the theming gets a little weird on the edges of the map.
I love it. I love it so much. I've never seen that rocket before, actually.
Yeah, it's called a crude. spaceship, like has a crew on it, which means the crew is like really tiny and really kind of throws off the scale of the game for me. But
maybe they could be bugs or fish or frogs.
There you go. So the ants that you can eventually catch are trying to rise up against Blathers to scare them to death.
Man, I love it. You did really great work in this town. I'm a big fan of this so far.
Thank you very much.
Now, how's your house looking?
House is looking all right. I'm pretty.
It's a good little shrine over here.
Yeah, my little shrine here, placed by Clay, my first villager that moved to the island. And Clay is one of my favorites. He's just adorable and happy, and he has the best comments that are just weird. And I adore him as a villager. I don't think he gets enough love in the community.
So you gave him basically like a palatial estate. I dig it.
Yeah. I think he's earned it.
Who is this injured mummy dog down here? Is he okay?
Lucky's fine. I thought he was an injured dog, but his house is super spooky with like gravestones. I'm like, oh no, he's a full-on mummy. This is an undead dog. So he stays. This
is your house?
This is my house.
Oh my god, I love this. What is this oven back here?
It's a kettle bathtub, which to me sounds like an invitation for a very bad time.
Yeah. That's what they used to put like Bugs Bunny in, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Bathtub. But my friend Laura Bailey made that and sent it to me, and I was like, oh, well, I need to put this in my yard and just make people question why they're here.
It's great. I like this sort of goth cottage look you have going on here.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. That makes me happy.
No, totally. And the tombstones outside are a good touch.
Thank you.
Are they supposed to be anyone specific? Famous people?
I don't think I've themed it enough yet for who's in the graves, but I'll think on it now.
This is amazing. Look at this throne.
That little golden seat.
This is incredibly cool room.
Thank you.
This is kind of what I expected from you, actually, but this is still above and beyond what I expected from you.
Oh shit! Thank you.
Yeah, and so you have these big bookshelves, and I love the just the theming in this room is great. The color scheme's awesome. This gold throne's incredible. How many did you have to mine or farm gold for a long time to get this?
I farmed a lot of gold. When I was looking for villagers and using Nook Miles tickets over and over again, it would be like, is a villager who I want? No. Hit all the stones, see if any of them drop gold, leave. And that was kind of like, I don't know, a day and a half on a weekend just doing that repeatedly.
Just grinding.
Yeah, pretty much, which I'm used to as an RPG player. Get used to grinding.
Yeah, this is a great room. This is just like this is like a supervillain reading lounge. I really love it.
Yes. Have my skyscraper kitchen back here.
All right.
Kind of my, if I could ever afford a penthouse in New York, this would be kind of probably how small it would be and how cluttered the decor would be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice work in here. This is beautiful. It also, you did a good job. The wallpaper makes the whole room look much bigger than it actually is, which is nice.
That's kind of what there's a lot of like really cool wallpapers that have that depth of field aspect of it, and really kind of help expand the feel of the space of your house a lot. So I'm obsessed with trying to make those work when I come across them.
No, it's awesome. And you have, it looks like you have a can of San Marzano tomatoes up there, which is like, as an Italian guy that loves to cook, it's the best kind.
I knew you were coming, man. I'd prepare.
All right, let's check out the other rooms.
Yeah.
So how many hours do you think you put into this game?
Oh, I'm scared to check. I tend to obsess when I get deep into a game, and this has definitely been like my therapy through this whole quarantine period. So I'm gonna guess at least 150 probably.
Nice,
probably
nice. Yeah, it's a personal question because it's sort of, this is amazing. What is this? A science lab?
Yeah, this is like my umbrella corporation science research facility.
Did you customize that desktop PC?
Yeah. I went ahead. I did that one by hand. But,
that's beautiful. Did you give it a virus?
I imagine something's about to break out, like starting to lose control of their various experiments behind the glass.
Yep. Oh, this looks so great with those. Oh, those like electrical. Those electric balls up there are great.
Yeah. Little plasma balls. I've always loved those things, but you could.
You bought the secret briefcase.
I wish I had bought that. A friend sent that to me, and I was like, "Well, I have to put the secret briefcase in the laboratory."
This was the first time I've actually seen inside it. It's always in my store, but it's like 100,000 bells, and for some odd reason, I never had that kind of money on me at the time. And I was always like,
Right.
well, I don't even know what's in it. You know, it's got a very Pulp Fiction thing going on.
Yeah, very much so. I think that the email or the mail that came along with it was very much like, you know, enjoy the golden glow. This one's start getting a little weird on this side, as if the other one wasn't.
Oh, this is this is great too. So this is sort of like this is definitely an even creepier sort of science room. This seems like where most of the plotting and scheming is happening.
Yeah, this is the asteroid base, the asteroid end, if you will.
That green floor lighting, it does amazing stuff, by the way. I really love that.
It's so cool.
It looks like Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Exactly. I wish it did the same effect in just the standard island. I think it only does the underlighting in the house, but at least they have it at some point, which is cool.
Yeah, oh, that's great. Yeah, we look like a nefarious duo of like sci-fi villains right now. I love this. And the space wallpaper is awesome.
I love it. Like Celeste, like as soon as anybody has Celeste on their island, we have like a text up. Everyone goes like, "Open your gates!" and we all just rush there and compare what we've got.
She has a lot of stuff that doesn't fit like the sort of like conformity of a regular sort of like set of stuff. It's just sort of kind of crazy, spacey.
Yeah, which really kind of intrigues me as to what history Celeste has. Like what sort of weird lore in Animal Crossing does she have to come across this stuff? Is she like a weird Nathan Drake or, you know, a collector of occult obscura? I don't know.
Your bedroom appears is incredible. I really like the placement of the TV, although I feel like I might get a stiff neck watching it. But you know, this is what they do in hotels. And you just put a hotel TV just in the corner somewhere, and you're like, "What over there?" Yeah, no, this is great. I love the sort of again the color scheme in here. The aesthetic is gorgeous. You get these mix of cherry blossom stuff and then ornate furniture and exotic furniture, and the sort of brown and red stuff is looking really good. There's a fight between a robot and Godzilla on TV.
I mean,
kicks ass, man.
I didn't have it up, I realized this, but there's one of the KK tracks in this is like KK, not KK Funk, I think KK Groove, and it's just porn music. And so I set that in my room one time and set up the little hand camera on the tripod to face the bed, and then invited friends over and just waited for them to like start questioning what I was doing on my island.
It's totally porn music. I have that song too. I mean, if you think he's like a butt naked dog with a guitar, so like there's it's a lot going on there.
Him and Harv have had some parties. You know, the weird hippie guy with the casting couch. Yeah,
Harv especially. I think the first Animal Crossing game had these two dog cops, and they got rid of them. And I think that once the police left, a lot of the really crazy stuff started popping up. Okay, I just walked into your basement, and I have a lot of questions. There's like, I feel like, okay, this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen in Animal Crossing. What is happening down here? This is a portal to hell.
Yep, it's a portal to hell in my basement.
Holy crap.
Also serves as where I keep all my DIYs that I don't need.
Yeah. How did you I was going to bring you a skeleton, and I was like, this guy definitely has a skeleton. And it turns out you have several and their heads on pedestals. How did you do this floor?
This floor comes from Sahara. It's one of the rare floors that you can get from her when she's on your island.
Okay, but the stuff you put on top of it.
Oh, that I made. Actually, that was part of my initial, when I first started playing the game and it came out at the same time as Doom, I was like, I want to make some weird, like dark magic glyphs just to make my island creepy, and here's where they live now.
I was going to say, because Sahara is strange, but she doesn't really get into like sadistic hell ritual stuff.
Well, not openly.
Maybe she does. Who knows?
Publicly, she's a little more careful.
This is incredible. I'm stunned at how cool this basement is.
Thank you.
Oh my god, that's like honestly one of my favorite things I've ever seen in Animal Crossing. That is fantastic. Totally fits your theme too. I really really dig it.
Really weird Winchester Island house.
Yeah, Matthew. Before I go, why do you think people are gravitating towards this game specifically right now? What do you think it is that is sort of like drawing everyone into this weird, crazy, creative video game?
A lot of reasons. I'll try and condense it down because I've had like in-depth discussions with friends about this exact topic. On one hand, it's a sense of control right now in life where a lot of people feel like they have a hard time finding anchor points of control in the world at large and even in their personal life, just how things are. So it gives you something to anchor yourself day to day to, and it's been that for me. It's helped with anxiety. It's helped with, general just an inability to focus and set a routine. But routine is really hard when you don't really know what day of the week it is at a certain point.
Yeah.
So having that routine of waking up, check my flowers, check my mail, go and see what's in the shop, go and see if there's anything new in the Nook stop. It's kind of helped me maintain a routine. And then beyond that, it's an outlet for socialization that at first on paper, it doesn't seem like it would be that much. They can come to your island and look at your cool stuff or maybe dig up a flower. But mixing this with Zoom and other like video conferencing software, it weirdly feels almost like you're hanging out with your friends to a certain degree, where when you finish and everyone signs off, you kind of feel like you were in the same room partying. It's hard to explain.
Even if that room is like a dedicated black magic rituals zone, like it's still, no judgment. I think everybody's got their thing. No, I love it so much. Matthew, thank you so much for showing me around your island. It's super, super cool. I'm genuinely impressed with all the cool stuff that you're doing here, and I have a feeling you're going to just keep going. Also, I just noticed your outfit, which is really amazing. Are you wearing like...
Some heels, man. Look, I'm not very proud of my legs in real life, so let me show them off in this game.
I totally agree. That's what escapism is all about. Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Oh, there we go. You have a bunch of outfits. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you can support World Health Organization's COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund. We have all the information right around this video, so go check that out. It's for a good cause. And Matthew, thank you so much for having me, showing me your quaint goth cottage and your reading room and your science labs and your sort of torture-y hell basement that I really, really love.
Hey, thanks for coming along. Thank you for inviting me to come hang out for a little bit and show off my weird little corner of the internet. And thank you guys for supporting such a great cause, and all of you as well for helping support this.
And if you want more Matt Mercer, go check out Critical Role. It's a huge hit, and he's absolutely awesome on it, as well as everybody else he does the show with. So go check that out. Thanks, guys.
Okay. Bye.